Hi friends! Shall we begin our journey through Korean history today? In this 10th episode of Infinite Korean History, we'll learn about Dae Jo-yeong and Balhae, who inherited the glory of Goguryeo. While Balhae's history isn't always taught in great detail, it is actually a proud part of Korean history. I hope you learn a lot about it today. Shall we start with the story of Dae Jo-yeong and the history of the founding of Balhae? The story begins during the unification war of the Three Kingdoms. Silla and Tang succeeded in destroying Baekje and began their attack on Goguryeo the following year. Tang besieged Goguryeo Pyongyang, but they couldn't bring it down easily. As time passed, they were forced to withdraw. However, just a few years later, Goguryeo fell. Why did the once ironclad Goguryeo collapse? The biggest cause of its downfall was internal, not external. Yeong, the powerful leader of Goguryeo, led the country for 24 years. There was a king, but he was a figurehead. Yeong handled all actual politics. But when he died of illness, his three sons fought each other to become the supreme leader. Taking advantage of this, Silla and Tang eventually brought Goguryeo to its end.
I am the one to succeed our father.
Nonsense.
Wait a moment, Tang and Silla are invading right now.
After Goguryeo fell, its main territories, Liaodong and the regions north of the Daedong River, immediately fell into the hands of the Tang dynasty. Our people's land, which stretched from Gojoseon to Goguryeo, was lost to Tang.
Destroying Goguryeo feels so refreshing.
Tang stationed troops in Pyongyang and established an organization called the Andong Protectorate or Andong Dobu to announce that they were now ruling the area directly.
We must monitor them closely so Goguryeo can never rise again.
What happened to the people of Goguryeo? Naturally, they came under Tang rule. About 200,000 people, including the king and princes, were taken as prisoners to Tang.
To leave my home and be dragged to Tang territory. This is so heartbreaking.
Those who remained were scattered here and there. The sorrowful life of a people who lost their nation had begun. The first story of Dae Jo-yeong and Balhae. Yingju. The Goguryeo refugees were forced to live in a foreign land. Living abroad means leaving the home you've lived in and moving to another region. Leaving a familiar place makes everything difficult. How hard must it have been for the Goguryeo people dragged to Tang?
My son, you must remember this sorrow today.
Yes, father.
Among those dragged to Tang were many high-ranking people like royalty, nobles, and generals, as well as skilled people like painters and architects. Among them was a man named Goguryeo. He was a Goguryeo general and the father of Dae Jo-yeong, who would later found Balhae. Young Dae Jo-yeong suppressed his sadness at leaving Goguryeo and followed his father on the long journey. Finally, they arrived in the land of Yingju.
Hurry up and walk!
Just how far are you dragging us?
One of the places where the Goguryeo refugees lived scattered was Yingju. Yingju is a city in the Liaoxi region. Once you cross the Heilong River, which was the western border of Old Goguryeo, you entered Liaoxi. Here, not only Goguryeo people but also various groups under Tang rule, such as the Mohe or Malgal and Kitung, were living. In a strange land, the Goguryeo refugees spent agonizing days under surveillance and orders. The Tang official managing Yingju harassed the people like slaves.
Work faster. You are our slaves.
Years passed by as they endured this situation. During that time, Clkick and Dae Jo-yeong stepped up to help whenever the Goguryeo refugees or other displaced groups faced hardships.
We will help, so please take a rest.
Are you all right?
Consequently, the people of Yingju came to trust and follow them. Prosperous, the leader of the Balhae people, became as close as a brother to Dae Jo-yeong. Then one day, a major event occurred. The leader of the Khitan people living in Yingju killed the Tang official. He could no longer tolerate the official's tyranny. Now, the people of Yingju were bound to suffer greatly at the hands of the Tang army. Unable to just sit and take it, the Khitan rebelled. Dae Jo-yeong and Prosperous could not miss this opportunity. As the Khitan, Goguryeo refugees, and Balhae people joined forces, the rebel strength grew. They seized the Yingju fortress in one go and drove out all the Tang soldiers. Now, Dae Jo-yeong prepared to leave Yingju and return to his home, Goguryeo. He intended to head for Liaodong. His heart swelled at the thought of ending the grueling life abroad and returning home. The refugees and Balhae people traveling with him felt a surging sense of liberation.
Let us first cross into Goguryeo territory.
You Tang rascals. I will surely have my revenge.
The second story of Dae Jo-yeong and Balhae. The founding. What do people who have lost their country dream of most? Wouldn't it be re-establishing their nation? As Dae Jo-yeong moved toward the old Goguryeo land, he began to nurture a dream. The dream of rebuilding a nation in the homeland where the spirit of Goguryeo dwelled. Did his dream come true?
I have established a new nation that inherits the spirit of Goguryeo.
Upon entering Old Goguryeo territory, Dae Jo-yeong led his troops toward Liaodong. Thanks to their swift movement, the Tang troops in the fortress were caught off guard. Dae Jo-yeong and his soldiers launched an assault, scaling the walls. And finally, they succeeded in reclaiming Liaodong. People cheered at the sight of the Goguryeo flag flying over the fortress.
We have successfully captured Liaodong.
By taking Liaodong, Dae Jo-yeong's army secured plenty of food and livestock. More importantly, as rumors spread that he had taken the fortress, Goguryeo refugees from all over flocked to Liaodong. Dae Jo-yeong's strength grew instantly.
I came after hearing the rumor. Please let me add my strength as well.
Welcome. Let us join forces, drive out the Tang rascals, and build a new nation.
Tang began to remember the nightmare they had experienced with Goguryeo in the past, so they decided to attack Liaodong before the Goguryeo refugees grew even stronger. Crush Dae Jo-yeong group immediately. However, no matter how many refugees came to the fortress, Dae Jo-yeong's army was no match for the Tang army. When everyone was worried, Prosperous stepped forward. He told Dae Jo-yeong to take the people and leave Liaodong where he blocked the Tang general. Dae Jo-yeong had no choice but to follow this decision.
I will stall for time, so please get to safety.
Prosperous, how can I leave you behind?
While traveling far from Liaodong, Dae Jo-yeong heard the news of Prosperous' death. His heart ached at the loss of his brother. However, he had to endure it to protect the people following him. Shortly after, Dae Jo-yeong arrived at a valley called Cheonmulyeong. Surrounded by rugged mountains and deep valleys, he decided to face the Tang army here. He judged that by using the terrain of Cheonmulyeong, he could defeat even the strong Tang army. And he was right. Dae Jo-yeong's army hid in the valley and launched a sudden all-out attack as the Tang army passed through. The surprise assault dealt a massive blow to the Tang forces. This is the famous Battle of Cheonmulyeong.
Attack the Tang soldiers.
A surprise attack!
Thanks to this victory, the Goguryeo people were able to escape Tang's grasp completely. Dae Jo-yeong led his people across the Songhwa River to Mount Dongmo. Although in the mountains, it was a good place for farming due to its wide, flat plains. It was also an excellent location to block external invasions. Finally, in 698, Dae Jo-yeong received the support of the people and became the king of a new nation succeeding Goguryeo. At first, the nation was called Jin. Jin settled into place quickly. Dae Jo-yeong sent envoys to the Turks and Silla to establish friendly relations and grew his power by gradually conquering old Goguryeo lands. Eventually, the Tang emperor was forced to send an envoy to sue for peace. In doing so, he addressed Dae Jo-yeong as the King of Pare Commandery, and in Korean, Pare Kunang. This was also a way of recognizing the nation of Jin. From then on, the nation of Jin came to be called Pare.
So from now on, Tang recognizes this nation I have established.
Since things have turned out this way, we have no choice but to recognize it.
That's all for today's video. We learned that after Goguryeo fall, its refugees were dragged to various Tang territories, and our protagonist Dae Jo-yeong was also dragged all the way to Yingju. We also looked at how Dae Jo-yeong, who grew up magnificently in that place filled with hardship, led the Goguryeo refugees and Mohe people to reclaim Liaodong Song. And finally, we saw the story of how he taught Tang a lesson and founded Pare. Next time, let's look at how Pare, established by Dae Jo-yeong, grew. After the next video, you will understand why we should take pride in Pare's history. See you next time. Bye.